Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Saturday the 12th of September 2020, and this is the weekly analysis for the Euro, Cable and the Aussie dollar for the third week of September. And as you can see, for all the three pairs, at least two of them, the Euro and the Aussie, has been consolidating, while the Cable has suffered a massive drop here over last week. And before we go further, let's take a quick look at the US dollar index, DXY, and see whether the US dollar is able to recover. We highlighted this was the resistance zone last week at the coming up to the 38.2 fib retracement level. This on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart and see what is happening. So last week it attempted to reach the 38.2 fib retracement, but then fell back into the 21 fib before climbing back up again to the 4-hour 200 EMA. There's still opportunity this coming week for it to reach 38.2. Let's go back to the daily time frame with this short-term support at the 21 fib. So it still could climb up higher and even attempt to reach the daily 55 EMA at 94 round figure. So that could still happen this week. We'll see how far it goes. So let's keep that in mind, and let's move on to the Euro. And for the Euro last week, it dipped down lower as the ECB rate decision came out on the Thursday, and it attempted to climb up to, but however reached the resistance zone at the 162 fib extension level, and pull back all the way where it came from for the day. And on Friday it did attempt to recover some of the move, and was blocked right at the weekly pivot as well as the monthly pivot, dash black line here. So it's still holding up above the lower channel trend line. However, a couple of weeks earlier we did highlight that this possibly could be forming, which is the head and shoulders formation, and if this breaks below 118 again, then it could possibly fall to the support zone at the 138 fib and the 117 level, and the 55 EMA that's climbing up. Alright, we'll need to watch out for that, especially if the US dollar index does attempt to climb up higher, and major component of that index is the euro dollar. And as well, there's a key event coming up this week which may impact the euro as well. There's the FOMC meeting and decision coming up early Thursday morning in Singapore time, and that could determine where the euro is going to move, whether it's going to break down or whether it's going to attempt to break out higher, and if the US dollar weakens. Alright, so watch out for this event coming up midweek. And let's move on to the cable. cable last week tumbled down, and due to the EU and UK Brexit trade talks, which is not moving forward, and no progress, as it's still deadlocked, and the UK is employing certain tactics to try to change some of the conditions that they agreed on during the Brexit agreement. So that's gave some concern to the traders, and it's tumbled all the way down to the 128 level, which is also this 138 pip extension of this reversal move, and just hitting this swing high at the 100% fib. Let's take out this fib for now. All right, so it has come back to eventually it has come back to retest this swing high. So at the 128, and it fell through this bearish channel, previous bearish channel, and fallen out again. And there could be further momentum coming down to test the 78.6 fib retracement level. So we'll see whether there's further weakness this coming week. And there's a lot of news this week, but the major one is on Thursday with the Bank of England announcing their rate decisions and monetary policy decisions as well. So there's a lot of opportunity and volatility this week for the sterling pairs. On top of that, there's also the US FOMC. It's late night on Wednesday. So now this will be the resistance zone for now at the 131 level. Of course, it also needs to break out above 130, which will be a key resistance zone as well, but this will be the highest level that it can go to if it does attempt to break out any higher if the US dollar weakens. Otherwise, as with the euro, if the US dollar also continues to strengthen in the short term, then this would add further factors to for a bearish cable for this coming week as well, and perhaps even all the way down to the 62 fib retracement level. So let's take a look on the weekly time frame as the very bearish candle here. There will be some consolidation, but after that there could be continuation move, and it is possible to still hit the 62 fib retracement at the 126 level, 126.00. So we'll see there is also some support from this previous swing highs here. All right. So yeah, this week is going to be a significant week for the cable and the sterling pairs. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. And it has continued to consolidate within the channel finding support at 0.72 and resistance at the 138 Fib extension, right at the upper channel trend line as well. So that resistance is still valid and support is still holding. If it does weaken, then there's a possibility it could come down to next support zone at near the 55 EMA, so just above 0.71. Otherwise, it could just continue to consolidate and within this channel, and we'll see if it's able to break out higher above the 0.7330 level. But otherwise, it's going to consolidate for a while. There are, of course, some medium related news with RBA releasing their monetary policy meeting minutes, and Thursday there's a jobs report, and we'll see how bad the jobs are in Australia for the last month. Alright, so it does depend on some local news as well as how the US dollar react to the FOMC this coming week. So that's going to be a major event for all the major pairs. Alright, so meanwhile, do check out my other videos on spot gold and dollar yen as well, and have a safe week and a good trading week, and cheers for now.